FAD research is not new by any means to the Caribbean basin. There has been some excellent work done by researchers in the French West Indies on fish and fishery dynamics relative to FADs there. Off Casa de Campo and Punta Cana, there's only been non-technical literature published relative to sport and commercial FAD use in this area where there are many private FADs deployed. And recently, a detailed report was put out on the snapshot view of Haitian commercial FAD use off the south and southeast coast of Haiti. In addition, fishery stakeholders in the Cayman Islands are looking into using FADs as well. In the late 80s and early 90s, the first scientific papers were published on FAD use in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, and here the Beyond Our Shores Foundation details new research to advance our knowledge of FAD use in the U.S. Caribbean Sea. With a grant administered by the Puerto Rico Department of Natural Environmental Resources with sport fish restoration funds, our group began researching Puerto Rico's FADs before they were deployed in June of 2015. We have subsequently conducted dozens of underwater surveys both near and away from the FADs, counting fish and noting species abundance, diversity, and behaviors. We have also deployed numerous satellite and acoustic tags on dolphin, wahoo, and silky sharks to look at movement dynamics relative to the FADs, and we continue to collect catch and effort data with fishermen from around the island to better understand FAD performance and how FADs can be and are used by fishermen where they are in the water. Collectively, this effort will give us a better understanding of what species are caught at the FADs and in what frequency. For info on FAD design and setup, visit prfadsystem.com. In this first study, we used inexpensive time-lapse cameras strapped to the FADs with a resolution of 1280 by 720 and images taken every 30 seconds, and identified 158 distinct vessels used the FAD during the first year of the program, including many commercial fishermen, many charter boats in operations. We even were able to label spearfishing activity and many other boats and fishing methods, including hand lining and live baiting. We left the cameras strapped at the base of the spar of the FAD to record for as long as the batteries could last, which was roughly 3 weeks. We put the cameras on FAD F, D, and B, and we got interesting images such as vessels trolling by the FADs like this. In total, we collected 139 FAD camera days, equating to 233,000 images, which is collected over roughly 22.1% of a year. We had a 2.4% vessel detection rate in the imagery, and we could see vessels for at least 500 meters from the FAD. For the most part, the camera data showed through vessel visitation that boats use FADs nearest their home port. Support of this observation is shown through use of vessel tracking data. One boat operating out of Dorado predominantly used FAD E and F over the course of 21 outings. Then when FAD E and F were lost, the range of the vessel over the course of 44 subsequent outings was expanded involuntarily. The use of vessel tracking data supported patterns seen in the camera data and showed interesting patterns in FAD use. To finish off the study, we reached out to Quantech Inc., a fisheries research firm that provides technical services to the Department of Commerce on the recreational and commercial fishing industry. We worked with them on a cost-benefit analysis comparing this new video technique to other traditional survey techniques. We found that video monitoring is at least expensive for short and medium-term studies, but will become more costly as large amounts of data are acquired. Port, web, and phone surveys are all more costly to set up, making short-term studies impractical, but longer-term studies can benefit from the detailed information acquired, especially for port surveys. For more information on this study and other research we have published, visit beyondourshores.org/publications.